Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on the part of the world you're watching this video from or the time you're watching this video. I'm Bearbull King and I'm here again. It's another Sunday. I'm here to review British pounds, American dollar, and this is our 18th week of review. At the beginning of the year, I mentioned that I was going to do the review for the entire year of 2024, and I thank God for how far God has brought me till now. All right. How was your week? I hope you had a profitable week last week. I sure did. And let's look into the chart. But before we do, I actually want to share a word with us. All right. Okay. So my word today is taken from 3rd John chapter 1 verse 2. I think there's only one chapter in 3rd John. And it says, "Dear friend, I pray that you may enjoy good health and that all may go well with you, even as your soul is getting along well." Right? Now, I got this from a friend who spoke about it, and I felt I should share with you. Right? Um, God's intention, my intention, my pure intention towards you listening to this is that one, you would be in good health, two, everything that you're doing would prosper, and three, your soul will also prosper as your finances and your health are prospering, right? So, this is the goal, this is the aim, right? We keep on praying to God for good health that we can't control, right? There are some people who slept and woke up and they have illnesses that even the world has not heard of before. I pray that won't be our portion. Um, let's continue to work hard so that we may prosper in whatever we are doing, right? And let us make sure that regardless of how well we are doing, we don't disconnect from our Creator, all right? Our God. We need to always be in constant alignment with the will of God. Okay. All right. So today I'm not going to be wasting a lot of time because I explained properly what I was expecting from the market, right? So right here we had the OB. At the beginning of the year, we had a kind of range before the market pushed up a bit and started dropping down to the OB area. And I did mention that I'm anticipating that the price will drop into this order block and then most likely give us a new high or something. But I may be wrong. I would like to see what the market is going to do, right? This is on the daily time frame. But for now, as you can see, the market is still what? Bearish on the daily time frame. As you can see here, the market pulled up, came down here, pulled up here, came down here, and currently is somewhere around here. Now, for this market, for us to say, oh, the market has changed direction, the market needs to close above this high, then we can expect the market to maybe pull back and then, run to the upside, right? Then, aside from that, if you look at this chart properly, every place where there was a gap or a demand zone, the market has closed it out, except for the last one that was created here, right? The last one that was created here. So I'm going to paint this purple. Now, there's a reason why I'm painting it purple, so just stay with me. So right now, two things can actually happen, right? We know that the immediate trend is what's bearish, and what we currently have is a pullback. Now, this pullback may get to this point and do what? From here, drop down here, and then maybe from here we may have a breakout, then a pullback, and then a run to the upside, or the market may just continue to the downside. We wouldn't know until we get to that point. Secondly, the market may actually break above this high, then pull back and start running to the upside. But right now, what we're looking at is a pullback from this point to this point. Okay, This is the surest move, or the most likely move. There's nothing like surest when it comes to the market. We only speculate and then we follow the market as the market moves day by day, right? So I'm anticipating that the price may most likely move back into the zone, and then from here we may see a drop or something. All right. Now I'm going to go to the 4-hour time frame, right? And this is the 4-hour time frame that I spoke about last week, right? When we had a break, change of direction, then the market broke down and the market kept going down to where the downside, right? Now I spoke about this consolidation last week and this manipulation, and I said two things could either happen. Either the market will continue coming down to this point, or we would have a manipulation, and once we get a new high created, we can expect the market to do the power of three, right? And what's the power of three? The power of three is simply a reversal method, right? Now I'm going to show you something that I didn't show you last week. So see here, and there's a reason why I'm showing you this. It's very important. So see here, we had a consolidation here, right? We had a consolidation here, and after this consolidation we had a manipulation to the downside here, right? Now after this manipulation, the market created a new high, then pulled back to the order block area right here before running to this upside here, which is what we call the distribution, right? This is called distribution. This is what the power of three is all about: consolidation, manipulation, and distribution, meaning the market range drop below, creates a higher high, pulls back into an order block area or an area of interest, and runs to a new high. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this is even though we had the power of three here, the market still remained bearish, right? The market still did what? The market still remained bearish. Okay? The market still remained bearish here. Okay? Now, we have an area that has not been mitigated here. We have a breaker block zone here on the 4-hour time frame. And the same way we had consolidation here, we have a consolidation here. The same way we have a manipulation here, we've had a manipulation here. The same way we had a new high created here, we've gotten a new high created here. So what is remaining? We're expecting the market to pull back into an order block or an area of interest here, which is what we have around here. We have an order block here, right? This is an order block here because you can see the fair value gap here. So we have an order block here. Now, why am I showing you this? I'm showing you this because it is actually critical. Now, what we will be expecting is the same way the market pulled back into the zone, we should be expecting that most likely the market is going to pull back into the zone, and then from here we can expect it to do what? Run up to this level. Okay, now I'm going to change this back to the black color, right? So once we have this, we can then anticipate a what? A distribution from this zone, right? Once it pulls back into the order block area, which is an area of interest, we can expect that the market will run to this top side, right? Completing the power of three movements. Okay, let me put it down so that it's going to come out clearly, right? So we can expect a move like this, right? So personally, what am I expecting? I'm expecting that on Monday, when the market opens, Monday would be 29th. Yes, tomorrow will be 29th. So I'm anticipating that the market on Monday, between Monday, Wednesday, or maybe for the entire week, because right here the market could range, or the market may just dip down to this area, which is around 1.2405 to 1.24 2347. That's roughly about 50 pips. So within the zone, we should see a reversal pattern on the lower time frame and then ride the price up towards 1.2626, or it could even go higher into this area that we marked on the daily time frame, right? So the market can actually run into this area, maybe 1.26500. Okay, so if you are a trader, you can look for a sell opportunity down to this place, which from the current price should give you roughly about 100, 120 pips. 120 pips is okay. Then from here, you can look for a buy from this zone to somewhere around here, which is roughly about 250 pips. Okay, so this is what I am expecting for most likely next week and the next 2 weeks. Okay, so this is the expectation. On the first, which would be Wednesday, we have important American news, ISM manufacturing and job openings. Aside from that, we also have um, interest rate decision, which will be happening around 7 p.m. West African time. Then on the third will be Friday. We have non-farm payroll, so you also need to be careful of that. Then ISPM service. All right. So throughout this week, we don't really have a lot of news back to back, but we have very important news. So the market may be fueled during those news periods. So just understand what the market is doing right here, take advantage and make money. Now, for me personally, this is one of my best setups. So this period, I'm going to be milking the market a lot, and I hope you do same as well. All right. So till next week, I hope it's clear. If you have any questions, you could put your comments in the comment section, or you could join the Telegram channel, where if you ask a question, I'll be able to give you real time answer. So till next week, remain profitable and remain blessed. Bye bye.